don't want to be disparaging to Metroid games, but essentially, the game goes, oh, I've got all these cool abilities. Oh, but I lost all these cool abilities. Oh, I'm gonna go get these cool abilities. Oh my gosh, double cross. Now I'm better.
Well, who knows? We might find some new abilities that we haven't seen yet,
and then lose them and have to find them again.
Yeah, exactly. It just keeps going. It's like, you know what, Samus? You know, you've been a really good space cop, right?
She's a bounty hunter.
Oh, you've been a really good space bounty hunter, but you know, we're gonna have to let you go. Your suit keeps getting wrecked, and
new extras unlocked in the main menu.
Our new insurance plan doesn't cover it, so we're afraid we're gonna have to let you go.
Game has been saved. All right, so should we keep going with this a little more?
Let's do it. Let's do like one more level, then we can bump over into Zelda.
If I can figure out where to go, because I think this is where I got stuck as a kid.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I've just forgotten that I have to shoot at the doors to open them, or I literally just have no idea like where to go.
Well, honestly, like I said, like when we started this, like when we were kids, we didn't read anything in video games, or didn't like follow instructions well either.
Is this remastered at all?
It's in the title, Metroid Prime Remastered.
Okay, because I was like, this looks amazing for the one you guys were.
Oh yeah, this is how it looked on the GameCube. No, I'm just kidding. No, the way it looked on the GameCube, there's a lot more triangles.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $40.
Back
40?
then?
No, it's, this one's $40.
I was about to say 40 back then. That's expensive.
Yeah, I wonder how much it was back then.
That must have been 60.
No, $60 games didn't really come around until like 2010s.
Really?
That's what I thought.
Wow.
Like I could have swore that these games were like $35.
Actually,
most.
Yeah, I remember that because when I got Lego games,
they
were like cheap.
Let's see.
I need to find something up.
Just Google that. How much was?
Was this a save? Wait. What's the S on my map?
Oh, that's a lot better. Actually.
Wait, no. So that green is me. Oh, is the S my? Oh, save state. Oh, that's my shit. Okay.
Oh, it was $50. Wow. So this says $40. Metroid Prime Remastered is only $10 cheaper than the original GameCube title. That kind of blows my mind. Like, but GameCube games, like. I think I was young enough that like I really wasn't looking at it, like the price wise. Not like Xbox.
Oh
games.
I don't have my charge beam.
Oh yeah, nothing will top today's games.
Right, like today's like you get. I mean, depending on if you get DLC or whatever. Oh, is this spicy popcorn? Mm-hmm. I love this so much, but it makes me cough so bad.
That's because you breathe in the.
I sound like an asthmatic pothead.
You are an asthmatic pothead.
No, I don't have asthma. Peyton, smoke some weed in here.
We'll compare. We'll compare
the experience. You want some? Yeah. All right. The problem is when I eat popcorn, I inhale, and I've tried to exhale. Like,
is this Samus?
Yeah. This is a Metroid Prime Remastered. Oh. So this was on the GameCube.
Yeah, I remember it on the GameCube.
Yeah, like we did. I was telling Tanner, what was that? There was that media store up by Toys R Us, right? It had all kinds of like games and stuff. Had like a ton of DVDs. It was like FYE, but way bigger. And they had like figurines and stuff. Like I remember playing the demo of this there, but it was like forever. It looked like there was like a triangle.
Game shop on steroids.
Really?
But do you remember what it was called? Like, it had a triangle on the logo, and I don't know
I can't remember what the name was. But yeah, I remember playing that there too.
Exactly. I remember playing the demo of this. See, there we go. I remember playing the demo of this.
I think she was coughing for a different reason.
Fair enough. Played the demo of this, and then the demo of Star Wars Rogue Leader. Mm-hmm. Up there, but I don't remember what that store was called.
Wasn't it Hobby Lobby?
Ezra hates Hobby Lobby. What are you talking about?
And they don't have.
He didn't like that back in the day.
Yo, if Hobby Lobby had like video game demos,
yeah,
totally fine with it. Just
It
drop
was-
me off. Drop
it
me
was
off in the
kind of
kids
like
section
a-
and go enjoy yourself. I'll be here.
Oh, I can't get in there.
Can't you crawl?
Well, I had just lost my Marshall Ball ability.
though.
Yeah, it was like hobby something.
Yeah, it wasn't Hobby Lobby, but like, yeah, Hobby. I don't.
It was like, that's why I said it was like a Hobby Lobby on steroids.
Oh wait,
Well, yeah.
nope, I didn't want. No, I didn't want to save.
They didn't have crafts. I just remember because they had like collectibles and stuff, and they had a section in the back for people to come and like do like card tournaments and stuff.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's why I said it was like a Hobby Lobby on steroids because you had everything there. They did have some buildable stuff and whatnot, but
Oh. Oh, what cool. I can't remember what it's called.
Whoa.
Anywho, that's why I played this on. But like,
Okay.
I don't know. So back then, I guess games were like $50. I can assume if this one was $50, it's probably average.
Like higher end, do you think, or
Maybe.
because Nintendo was like one of the only game manufacturers like this back then, right? Because EA was just barely starting to get into it. Because that's what Rogue Leader was on, right?
Well, there was
Or what?
Sony or Square Enix.
That's true. That's true.
yeah, there was the what was
Rogue
that?
Leader was. I can't remember what Rogue Leader. I mean, it was obviously on my Lucasfilm, but
LucasArts.
There was the Sega.
LucasArts,
yeah,
yeah.
not Lucasfilm. Why did I say Lucasfilm?
Remember the Sega?
The old one with the fishing game that Ben gave us. Never could figure out how to start it.
That's so funny.
No joke. He gave it to us in a box for Christmas one year.
Yeah, Ezra couldn't figure it out.
I
did.
could not figure out how to turn that thing on.
Funny.
Yo, dude, I was like 5 though.
It had the duck shooting game.
Duck Hunt?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Had Duck Hunt on it?
Yeah. Remember it had the
I-
it had
I-
the little gun and everything.
I remember playing that at Grandma's house, but I don't remember playing that.
That was
here.
on the Sega here, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember playing it. I just remember
Actually,
there was a
no, that
fishing
was
game.
when
There was a fishing game and a soccer game.
that's what Cameron and the others when they came out they brought it. I remember
Yeah.
now.
Duck Hunt was a great. It was a great game.
It was a fun game.
Yeah, the Zapper. Now that yeah, I think like the first game that I ever really, I guess, like bought myself or like saved up for was Gears of War 2, and I bought the collector's edition,
Nice.
like pre-ordered, I guess. But and that one was like $80.
That's it for the collectors?
Yeah,
That's
and-
nice.
Well, yeah, dude. I mean, like that was like what 2000,
That was
Eight.
back in the day.
2007.
So that was actually really expensive then.
Mm-hmm. It was cool because I loved the first one.
I wish we could go back to those times when things were cheap. Like if we're making what we are now, and things are that cheap, oh, I can't imagine.
Oh yeah, I saw something really funny the other
Ooh.
day, and it made me laugh. I'm gonna read it. Once more,
Wildflower
before I
illustrates poisonous even.
So,
Fun.
Thanks,
so this is kind of like talking shit about old people.
Uh-huh.
It's like, so these are this steps in your life. Be born in
shooting me.
1949. You don't have to fight in a war. You're 20 years old and in time for the summer of '69. You pick up some ridiculous 11 out of 10 who's hitchhiking to Woodstock in a Plymouth Roadrunner that you bought after working a summer job for a month. She's immediately into you because she's from a small town and you're the only man in her life who's not her father or brother. Bring her home and marry her. Go get a job, hired off the street with no experience, and get trained. Buy 10 acres of land for less than what I make in a year. Burn out my land for decades. Retire and sit around the house all day, looking at my collection of boats and cars I never use. Kids today just don't understand how hard work and pulling themselves up by their bootstraps.
Yeah.
Yeah, just can't cope, man. What can I say? I saw that. I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
Dude, going to Woodstock would be insane.
You know, I think I imagine it as being sticky and slimy in all of the wrong ways.
Yes. Yes.
Like, and so the sticky part that completely disqualifies me. Like, I don't care how much I like the music, man. Like, that's sticky. No, thank you. There's Barbara makes fun of me. She's like, I don't know how you have 2 kids and you don't like being sticky. I was like, well, like, they're sticky and there's a sink for that and wipes for that. That's what we're going to use them for.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't tell you how, like, and she makes fun of me because of how many wipes I use. Like, when I clean up the kids, it'd be like
a full pack between the 2 of them?
Pretty much, yeah.
So what I'm hearing is you don't know how to clean off kids properly?
Oh, no, I clean them off great.
2 wipes?
Oh, no, not 2 wipes. No. We're going like the whole pack. It's because I use too much.
That's a waste.
That's what she says, but they're not sticky anymore.
Why are kids just randomly sticky?
I don't know, and it bothers me a lot.
Because they use their hands for everything?
Well, so do I, but I don't get... Well, I try to avoid getting sticky.
You don't eat with your hands, though. You don't like, oh, I want a snack, and then just go stick your hand in everything.
Well, I don't lick it, and that's like...
Remember when Katie did that at the farm?
With bucket lids? So, I have something for you to try. Ah, damn it, I need to... Next time we record, I'm going to have them.
Okay.
Okay, so Barbara really likes sparkling water. Right,
okay.
She likes sparkling water with a little bit of flavor. Right, she's been trying out different ones, see which one that she likes the most. Mm-hmm. So she bought this one, and there was a strawberry flavored one,
okay.
And there was a cherry flavored one. Okay, naturally flavored, the whole thing. So I'm going to taste them. I'm not a huge fan of sparkling water in general, so I'm like, oh, they're not bad. I taste the cherry one. It tastes like the cherry line smells. Okay, and you can ask if he comes down here again, ask him about the soda, because like I tried it and I was like, no fucking way.
Like it tastes like it smells.
I tasted it and it was like flashbacks, dude. So I told Bar, I was like, I'm gonna take this to Zeke. So I take it up to Zeke and I was like, Zeke, don't look at the can, don't do anything, just drink this and tell me what you think. And he does, and he's like. Like that, like his eyes go big as
like he didn't even see the flavor, so he didn't know what it was.
He didn't know it. He was just like, because like he just kind of tasted it, and he's like, it tastes like carbonated water and some ginger and like just like hit him all at the same time. He's like,
is that like licking the underside of a belt or something at the farm? Just
like you know after it gets like really hot during the day kind of thing, and it's been going like halfway through the season. Yeah, it's hot, it's humid, and you're getting those like cherry smells, like, and it's just kind of
just wafting through the air.
Whole thing, like, and like I tried, I was like, yo, it doesn't taste bad, so it's not like licking a bin or something, like a cherry grime or anything like that. It's nothing like that. Oh, but
it's bad.
It tastes like it smells.
Do you remember the brand?
No, but they sell it at Stokes.
Okay.
But it's like cherry something.
What's that one that Isaac has in his house?
LaCroix.
No, dude, LaCroix is so bad. I hate LaCroix so much.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Isaac, your cousin. I'm pretty sure they only do LaCroix over there. Like. So I can't do just sparkling water. I drink straight water.
I can't either, but this one that our friend has is the only one that I've ever drank that I was like, oh, that doesn't have a disgusting aftertaste. And
is it Topo Chico?
Mm-mm.
What is it?
I don't know. But there's another brand. It's called Ice. They're in the bottles.
Yeah, but
those are sparkling water.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider those sparkling. Those are like fruit, sugar-free sodas.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah, because Barbara's got those. These are good sparkling. It's not sparkling water. It's a soda. Like
I just looked up sparkling water brands.
Oh, I was
Pellegrino.
So
Jarritos makes a really good one. Like surprisingly good.
McCoy is home, so I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna be like, tell me what sparkling water is.
So I need to.
They're not bubble. Is it bubbly?
No.
If we all get together for Easter, I'm gonna give one of those cherry ones to each of my siblings and just watch them explode. Just watch it go.
A new treasure
learned. Did I try this?
The brand of sparkling water that you guys have in the downstairs fridge. It is LaCroix.
No, nailed it.
No, it's not. The ones in the cans.
What LaCroix just said.
The canned ones. The fruit flavored canned ones, because I don't think LaCroix does.
And the ones in the cans. That's what he
they gotta do. They gotta do cans. Excuse me.
Also, I'm really upset because
But if I'm gonna drink a soda though, I'm going Mountain Dew
I'm
or
really
Coke.
upset because I
What-
wanted
what's
to
my
be
deal?
there when
We
you
don't look like
guys redid the kitchen, and I just found out today that you guys are doing it.
So I had my rest day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I normally don't do rest days.
Like from working out or just?
Yeah, from working out.
Okay,
So I've been 2-a-days.
nice.
So
I'm just barely. I'm
I would
starting
sit on your
mine.
bedding with you.
morning and afternoon. But then, so yesterday I had a planned in rest day, and I had a soda.
Oh, she's dying.
I had a Coke.
Mm-hmm.
First time in
A long time.
3 weeks.
Well,
That's good.
It was a really good Coke.
Oh, I bet.
Like, dude, there's something genetically, like, okay, Granny Goose loved that shit. My dad loves that shit. Like, my
Like,
mom
it's-
drank that shit when she was pregnant with me forever. Like, as soon as it goes in, it's like, I'm home, baby. So good.
But I agree with you. After not having Coke for a long time, that first one is like, oh, where has this been all my life?
It hits
so
differently.
good. It is
hits
so
different.
good.
McCoy has a kidney disease or a kidney infection, and Isaac has a really bad cough.
So good thing we didn't go over there. That's really good. We didn't go over there.
I don't think kidney infections are contagious, but.
But like,
He's
you
gay,
wouldn't
so
want to
you-
hang
you
out with you wouldn't want to hang out with someone while you're.
Yeah,
Well,
that's, kidney
well,
infections are scary.
I've never had a kidney infection. I don't know how you get it. Like you can get
Just
like.
drink enough water?
Gay.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I'm 100%. I've never asked someone if gayness causes a kidney infections, but you know, I'm open to learn new things.
Why are you gay?
What are you gay?
You are gay.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe that was a real interview. That makes it so much better. What are you gay?
Who says I was gay? You are gay.
You are gay.
You know what interview cracks me up? The one where that guy is like, "Do you wear wigs?"
That yeah,
Do
that's
you ever wear
that's the
wigs?
one I was telling Ezra about. That's Elijah Wood and another actor, but it is so freaking funny. You guys need to watch it after this.
What?
But
So there's like interviewing Elijah Wood about him wearing a wig, like playing Frodo or
I
something.
don't
Dude,
even know
it's
what that's.
it's
I've
a
never
prank
seen
interview.
More context than that.
I haven't either, but it is so freaking.
But it's really, really good.
It's
Hey,
so
I
funny.
feel like in those kind of situations, like context, like makes it
Doesn't
worse.
Yeah,
So, like,
context would be like, oh, this is stupid.
I'll watch it and see. But that I don't think I'd ever wear a wig intentionally.
Mm-mm. Like maybe it's a
Like-
joke, like a costume or a
Yeah.
joke or something.
Like, so today, speaking of hair stuff, so I was out. So Barbara and I, we were cleaning out our storage. We're getting rid of everything everything we don't want to take with us. Just clearing everything out, and like, so we're going through all of our totes and throwing stuff out or whatever. We're keeping all the pictures, and I've got some like older pictures like from when I was in high school. So we're just putting all those together. And I'm like, I really want to keep these so I can prove to my kids when they become teenagers, and I'm trying to convince them that I used to have hair,
That you had.
that like I had hair. Like I feel like photographic evidence and hard evidence is what I'm gonna need there. It's like, man, I didn't even know how to Photoshop back then. Like that's not where this came from.
Dude, I wish we had more like physical pictures because I like going through physical pictures instead of just swiping on my phone. So I
Yeah.
think I think I'm gonna start like taking more actual
is
pictures.
this a mini boss?
Well, I just hope that
It's a mini boss.
he's not a person that like takes pictures of like me just randomly, and I'm afraid that he won't when I have kids, and then I won't have any pictures with my kids.
Because you see a lot of dads like they're the only ones holding the baby because they don't take pictures of their wives, and I do not want that to happen.
We lost 2 years of Kayla's because of apple juice on her cell phone. Yeah.
There was some
we didn't-
evidence on there that
Gotta
he did
download
something.
them.
He did something and he sabotaged that
I think
phone.
so. He's like, this is what's necessary. No, we lost a ton. Like I still had mine, on there, but like,
Dude,
you know,
I would be so sad.
Oh yeah, very much so. Well, and that sucks. We've kind of like recuperated a lot of them. So we got like pictures from like other people, like our like mine obviously, but we printed all of those off. Or at least we were periodically, because we had iPhones first and we switched to Android.
Why would you do that?
Well, we had an iPhone 5.
Oh, yeah.
And the battery was terrible.
Oh, yeah,
And then we were like stuck in like a contract with Sprint, and they have shitty service.
Yeah,
like,
that's why they don't
everywhere.
exist anymore.
Right, exactly. So it's like, so
Oh yeah, Sprint doesn't exist anymore.
Nope. I think it might be under
I think,
another
I
name.
think them and T-Mobile are together.
I think T-Mobile bought them and basically like took them over.
kind of annexed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I,
Oh!
I
There's a lot of
hated
bugs.
being
A lot of bugs. A lot of bugs. A lot of bugs.
that from there we went to freaking Cricket, man. Cricket's the fucking bomb, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah, they don't give a shit.
No.
That's the nice part. Like, oh, don't pay your bill. Okay, well, don't use your phone. Fuck you. That's
funny.
essentially their thing. So they they were cool, but you had to like pay cash for your phone essentially.
Oh wow.
So
Wow.
it was a lot out of pocket, but you know,
Oh, ow.
they were also
Fuck.
cheaper.
Ah,
But
69.
I,
Nice. That's what my health is at.
I do. Speaking of like a cheap service, I do want to try Mint Mobile. It's Ryan Reynolds.
yeah, didn't they just
Oh, is
get
my gun
bought?
overheating?
I have no clue. I haven't heard anything like that. That's how little I know about it. But it seems cheap. I don't know if it's like
I feel
Good.
like if it's a cheap service, you would have terrible service.
Yeah,
If you're
Probably.
paying $10 a month for phone service, it's like
yeah,
you pay
they
what you
don't
get
have
for
to
it.
guarantee you good service because you're paying $10 a month.
right.
Instead
There's a
of like
reason.
40.
There's a reason T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon are kind of like the
Yeah.
top three because like you're gonna get your best coverage, you're gonna get your financial plans for you buying a phone, and then you also have like perks. But
We
I
need to
don't know.
take advantage of those.
I
I need
think-
to switch over to T-Mobile too.
what do you have?
T-Mobile?
AT&T. I'm
Why
still under
would
my
you-
parents'
Why
plan.
wouldn't you?
Oh, nice.
You can't.
Are you
Oh, we were
on,
gonna
you
be
have
on the
Verizon?
same.
Oh, I thought you had T-Mobile.
No, you did not think that.
So I've got
Okay,
about
I
this
got a missile
sometime.
launcher now.
so I've got Verizon.
That's what she
And,
has.
and Verizon's good. Up here, you can't get shit as far as the connection goes.
Really?
It's not great.
I think that's your phone.
Like-
I have great service.
Really?
Well, you're also connected to Wi-Fi.
When I'm outside
Oh, true.
and when I'm sitting here.
So I think, like,
Ooh.
at least from what I've experienced, like close by the mountains, like Verizon has terrible. Like where I was at in Provo, like at the state hospital, right at the foot of the mountain,
Nothing.
I didn't have shit for bars. Like, and it wasn't just because I was in a concrete like prison like building, but like going outside, it was terrible. But like I would drive like a block down, and I had like full bar 5Gs. Like it was weird. I don't know, like if it was just like
I
a
have to
dead
be
zone.
like in the middle of nowhere.
Because like Payson, Verizon's freaking fantastic. Payson, West Mountain, freaking middle of nowhere. Like driving from here down to California, the whole way.
Service?
5G,
No,
Yeah.
like no little spots.
nothing.
When
no,
we're-
no spots, no nothing. Driving to New Mexico, there's like one or two,
Mhm.
but those are like in the
Very
middle of
remote.
the desert, and it's like a 5-minute span
Mhm.
where I don't have it.
Yeah. That I have random spots like
Mm-hmm.
here. Like if I'm too far back in the corner of our bedroom, I don't
Mhm.
have service.
Mhm.
If I am in my where I game, if I move my phone too far close to the wall, I don't have service. In the parking lot of the gym, I don't have service. Like it is really weird.
What?
But it's like I have service, but the connection will not connect
Okay.
at all. Like I have 1 or 2 bars of LTE.
That sucks.
yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
Very
I'd say Verizon's better than that. Like, it's not like it's not like I don't have any service at
Mhm.
all. Right? Like it just takes longer.
Yeah.
It's like I don't have all the bars of the 5G. But the like my mom's got AT&T, but she's got the she has the grandfathered in one, the same one that Ben has.
What's that?
So when they first came out with the iPhone,
hmm
you would get unlimited data, no matter what. Period.
Like
And
for
it was
the rest of your life?
and it was like $20 a month.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
so,
something to take advantage of.
So they stayed on that. I'm not sure if Ben still has it because I think that's why he hasn't changed his cell phone number since 2002. Right, like it's been a long ass time.
Mm-hmm.
Like him and my mom too. Like my mom's got the same cell number as she had then. But like her data plan is like unlimited. She has 5G and everything, and it's dirt cheap because she had it before, and so they're not going to change her plan
Mm-mm.
unless she cancels service and then does it again.
Yep.
So she like grandfathered it. Like I said, I'm not sure if Ben has that still.
But Ben's smart with his money, so there's not a big
he,
chance.
I know he had it before, like at least like 8 years ago. I think he had it then still, but I'm not sure if my mom still does. Because I know my dad, like he he had that BlackBerry for freaking ever. I mean, it's a damn miracle. He has a iPhone now, but it's like an iPhone 9. So
That's funny.
yeah, it's a few years old, and I think it still has a button. I'm not sure.
It probably does.
Yeah, it does probably. But he, I think, I don't know. I had the first iPhone for like 5 minutes, and I hated it. But that was back in like 2008, sometime.
I think I remember the first iPhone. No, when did the first iPhone come out?
Shit, I don't even know. Like
I'll look that up.
2005.
Because I vaguely remember when Tracy was like freaking out because she got it. And I was like, I vaguely remember it.
God, the first iPhone fucking sucked, dude. Like, you couldn't do shit on it. Mine, I bought it from a dude who got it from another dude, and I'm like 100% sure it was stolen.
Oh, probably.
Like, I had to take it and get it like jailbroken to use it on my plant.
That's funny.
Like,
But came out in 2007.
damn.
So I definitely remember that. That's something I do remember.
That's been a while.
Mhm.
Goodness gracious,
Okay,
yeah. I didn't know Tracy got the first iPhone. Maybe she didn't. Maybe I just don't remember.
Yeah.
So I just remember, like, and here's something. This makes me feel like such an old fuddy duddy. I was like, smartphones? Who the fuck would need a smartphone? Like that was it. That was it. Like my whole mentality on it. Because like when I was in high school, if you had a BlackBerry, it was like, holy shit, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, hell, if you had a slider, it was great. But most people had like flip phones or like razors.
Those are cool. I kind of like those.
Razors are pretty good. I thought they were cool. Zeke had one. But as far as phones go, I like the brick.
You like the Nokia brick ones, or
I like them because I hated the flip.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, to get to my shit, I have to like move something.
But the satisfaction, like if you're arguing with somebody on the phone and you just slam it shut, like that's something that's nice about the flip phone.
Yeah, I'm not slamming shit. Paid good money for that phone, man. Same with the slider. It's like
oh, people broke those all the time.
Okay, and here's something that drove me crazy. So when I was in high school, people would be like, "Oh yeah, I got some guy through my phone." Well, why the fuck did you do that, dumbass? Pick up a pillow.
Like
fucking
people bragging
asshole.
about breaking their stuff.
Yeah, they get all pissed off about
funny.
like breaking their phones or something because they threw it. I'm like,
It's your own fault. Why did you throw it?
Don't throw it. It's
not that hard.
I understand the sentiment. You know, I felt like throwing my phone before, but then I was like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, not this guy.
Yep, nope, not.
Yep. Never mind. Not gonna do that.
Literally throwing money away.
Exactly. Like, and then I had a friend. He would get his flip phone and he'd like slap people with it. Not like hard. He was like going whoops like that, and it broke. And he was like. I remember the look of confusion on his face. Like, what exactly? And it's like, no, like that was gonna happen, my friend. Like, it's a mechanical piece of equipment and it has a finite amount of times it can be opened and closed.
Yep.
Like, and that's why, so I love the folding screens on smartphones.
I was about to ask you what's your opinion on that.
Oh, I think they're so cool, but would I ever buy one?
No.
No. Right? Like, see, I think they're like on a smartphone, yes. But when I look at them, I think, okay, if you could do that on a smartphone, what if you could do it on like a smartwatch? You have your main face.
That would be cool.
And you have others going down on the bands, like those kind of things. But not. I would never flip a phone open like that because they're like, oh, it'll do it 10,000 times. Well, good for it. 10,001, it's gonna break.
Yep.
Right? What if I do it faster? What if I do it more? Like and like the concept is really cool, but like and especially the price. They want like 2 G's for a freaking phone. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, but then again, I'm paying 1 G for a phone, so you know, like whatever. Right? What's 2 of them? But it's still like I don't know. I think they're cool. I like the side folding ones.
I haven't seen the side folding ones.
Because like there's they're fat. They're like they're really fat. Once they figure out how to like get this like make it have a closer seam, because like the seam right now is like it's like 1/4 of an inch is about as far down. Like they can fold it from here to like here, but if they go any closer and get the screen closer to itself, it's going to snap at the seam.
Yeah, because I've seen the this one.
The clamshell one, yeah. And that's like cool and all.
Huge.
But yeah, so it's it's basically
fucking bug rammed
it's basically
into me.
like a giant tablet. And on top of that, with the apps that they designed for it, they're not designed for that, right? Like, so it's an app that's designed for a specific screen size to fill a specific space. And when you pull it up on a phone like that, it's not doing jack.
No.
So you have to have like two different kind of operating systems in there.
The one thing I like about the flip phones is that little screen right there that is interactable, but it doesn't serve a big function. It just looks cool.
Right. And that's like, would I ever buy one? No. As cool as, and so the technology in them and how they're like developing them is really cool because they do these instead of like, so on all on all flip phones they have like a gear or like the opening mechanism inside of the hinge. But with these new ones, they want to do those hinges, but the problem is if you get stuff in there, it gets messed up.
Yep.
Like if you get sand in there, forget about it. Your phone's toast. Right? And so they made like a whole bunch of like little ones instead of like just like a whole, instead of like
one on each, like big on each side.
Right. They like made a whole bunch of little ones in there so they could compensate and open differently if other things got in there. But again, 2Gs for a freaking smartphone. It's essentially like, oh, I want a phone, but I want a tablet at the same time.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't. To me, it just doesn't. It doesn't work. Like as cool as having that big of a screen would be, it's like, dude, just buy a bigger iPhone, bigger Samsung.
Yeah.
Like what are the bigger ones?
Like somebody when I worked at Vivint, somebody had one of them, and when they're closed, they're huge.
Oh, they're thick.
Like they're big, and I don't like that. Like yeah, it's small, but the width of it will just stick out. I don't like
Right. Yeah, put it in your pocket. Like it's gonna. You got that thickness to it. Yeah, I think.
Nice.
Finally, fucking die. That was so
double
annoying.
tap. He's probably still alive. Oh, so your ball magically ended up in this temple down here.
No, there's just one down here.
Just one ball.